They've started early today.
Oh, hello. What is it, Miss Armitage? What's the matter? Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm not dipped.
What happened, Doctor? What frightened you, Miss Armitage?
What's all the fuss about?
I might have known. Dr. Nookie, what have you been doing to this patient?
Doing? To her? You must be joking. I was just inside there having a shower when she suddenly barged in.
That is the women's washroom.
Women's washroom?
Well, it was only changed yesterday, Doctor, while the women's is being redecorated. I'm afraid the notice isn't very clear.
That is no excuse. I think you owe this lady an apology.
I'm most terribly sorry, miss.
No! Miss Armitage! Miss Armitage!
Get my appointment, Oh! Don't you start.
Oh! Why do they put such awkward handles on these doors? Oh, I'm terribly sorry, sir. There seems to have been an awful mistake.
Dr. Nookie, our medical career has already been notorious for its ups and downs. Now we appear to have reached the bottom.
Pay attention, everyone. The head surgeon is making his rounds. Sit up straight now. Sit up straight.
You must be joking.
The point is, sir, as senior house surgeon, it is my job to see that the hospital runs with efficiency. But Dr. Nookie is a disrupting influence.
Oh, don't go on so, Stoppage. I can't sack every doctor who goes in the wrong washroom and makes an exhibition of himself. Who was that wretched woman, anyway?
Miss Armitage, she's in here for observation.
Is she? All I can say is she observed a downside more than she bargained for.
There's more to it than that, sir. There have been several other incidents with nurses.
Oh, come, Stoppage. You know as well as I do all young doctors indulge in a bit of jiggery-pokery.
Sir, I do not object to jiggery, but I do take exception to pokery.
Excuse me, sir.
This is the new kidney case, I suppose.
Oh, yes, sir, Mr. Bean.
Kidney bean. Well, Mr. Bean, how are you? Any pain?
A bit, sir. Especially when I pass water.
Well, the best thing for you to do, Mr. Bean, is to stop passing it. Every time you come to some, stop and turn back. Has he been x-rayed?
Oh, yes, sir.
I'd like to see his plates.
Yes, of course.
I mean his x-ray plates.
Beg your pardon. Matron.
Nurse.
Thank you.
Yes. It's a stone.
No. I thought it was a trouser button.
Mr. Bean, do you wear a zip on your trousers?
Why, yes.
It's a stone. It'll have to come out right away.
Excuse me, sir.
Miss Fosdick, don't keep plucking at me. I'm not a chicken.
I'm sorry, sir, but you have an appointment at the Berkeley Nursing Home at 11.
It can wait.
It's to see Mrs. Moore, sir.
And she... Oh, yes, that's different. It's a rather wealthy private patient of mine. I took her appendix out the other day.
I hope you both had a nice time.
I'll make the jokes if you don't mind. Stoppage. All right, Fosdick, get the car.
Oh, but, sir, what about the operation?
Well, you can handle it quite well. I hear you're a very good kidney winkler.
But, sir, I've never done this kind of op before.
You'll handle it quite easily. I'll lend you my penknife.
Penknife?
Yes, it's got one of those things for taking out stones.
Oh, but, sir, I do need your advice.
All right, come with me in the car and I'll explain it to you.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Bean, come back.
Bend over, dear, and I'll demonstrate. Pretty straightforward, you see. You make your incision here and stop squirming about, Miss Fosdick.
Isn't the incision rather high up, sir? I don't want to take a lump off his coccyx.
High up? Certainly not. Have you got a skin pencil on you? Show me the position of the normal kidney.
Well, I would say it's just about there.
What's that supposed to be, a cashew nut?
His kidney.
Well, that silly little thing? He's not a hamster, you know.
All right. Perhaps just a bit larger.
No. It's not even in the right place. Here, I'll show you. There. That's where you'll find it.
Oh, no, son. I beg to differ. That is where his liver is.
Nonsense. The liver's not there. It's there. You see? And there's the backbone, right down there, you see?
Would you mind doing that again, sir?
Yes, sir, please do.
Thank you, nurse.
Mrs. Beasley, please.
It's about time, too.
Ah, good morning, Mrs. Beasley. And what's wrong with you today?
Well, that's for you to find out, isn't it, Doctor? Any rate, I brought you this sample, what you asked me for.
The correct word for it is a specimen, Mrs. Beasley.
You call it what you like, Doctor. I know what I'll call it. I'll call
Not
it
in front of Sister, please, Mrs. Beasley.
And while we're on about it, you ought to give us bottles with wider tops. I'd hell of a job getting that in there.
You ought to have used a funnel, Mrs. Beasley.
I tried one of those. It just kept running out the other end.
Well, never mind. You've done splendidly.
Oh, it's all right, is it then?
Fresh as a mountain stream. I don't think there's much wrong in that department.
No, well, there may not be much wrong there, but that doesn't mean to say there isn't something wrong with the rest of me. I mean, there's the bowels to start with. They're driving me mad, they are, and nothing don't seem to shift them.
Well, have you tried a laxative?
Not bowels, Doctor. Bowels. Ringing in my ear rolls all day long, they are.
Oh, I see. I beg your pardon. Please go on, Mrs. Beasley.
Well, there's like this swelling, Doctor, what comes up at night time. Of course, when the palpitations start, he wakes me up and I'll turn over. Of course, that wakes him up. And before I know where I am, he's at it again.
At it?
Grousing.
Oh, I see. Well, have you tried using separate beds?
He won't have it, Doctor. Says it's denying him his convivial rights.
Yes. Well, I tell you what, I'll get Sister to give you some sleeping tablets for it, Mrs. Beasley. Now, I really must get on.
This way, Mrs. Beasley.
Ooh, Doctor, I never told you about the rheumatism in my right leg.
Well, there's nothing to worry about, Mrs. Beasley. It's just old age.
But my left leg's as old, I don't get no rheumatism in that.
All right, you win, Mrs. Beasley. Sister, would you give us some tablets for it?
Yes, Doctor.
Yes.
Come along, Mrs. Beasley.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll see you tomorrow, eh?
Who's next, Sister?
Just Mr. Pullin for his hormone injections. You can bring Mr. Pullin in now, nurse.
Come along, Mr. Pullin, you're next. Forget, that's it. Now hold on tight round my waist. Not too tight. Stop it. Behave yourself. Yes, I know what you'd like to do to me. Isn't he awful? You'd think at his age. Oh!
Take Dr. Stoppage back to the hospital and then return for me. Come along, Fosdick.
Good morning, Mr. Carver.
Morning, Matron.
Mrs. Maud is ready for you. Just go right in.
Thank you, Matron. My dear Mrs. Moore, well, you're looking very well today. How are you feeling?
Oh, I feel wonderful, Mr. Carver. I'd no idea that having one's appendix out could be so exhilarating. I feel 10 years younger.
Splendid, splendid.
Be honest now, do I look like a woman of 40?
You really feel as young as that?
No, that's what I am.
Yes, I was just joking, of course. And so you're leaving here today, are you?
Yes, and I shan't be sorry. This bed's all right, but I do miss my slap and tickle.
What?
A slap and tickle, they're my Siamese. They always sleep on my bed.
Yes, of course.
Not that I'm not grateful for all that you've done for me. Oh, they told me you were a wonderful surgeon.
Well, I suppose I am a cut above the rest.
Yes, and you know, I've been thinking I should like to show my appreciation in some way.
Oh, come now, Mrs. Moore. Just because you're a widow, that's no reason why I should take advantage of you.
Oh, I don't mind being taken advantage of now and then.
Well, since you've mentioned it, there is something I would like to do.
Yes.
For many years now, I've had a dream. A dream of something that will bring hope and comfort to millions of suffering people. The Frederick Carver Foundation.
What's that, some sort of corset?
No. A private clinic. But alas, it would be a very costly project. 500,000.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of showing that sort of appreciation. Not financially. I don't do that sort of thing.
Oh, don't be modest, Mrs. Moore. What about the medical mission you set up in the Beatific Islands?
Oh, well, that was quite different. My husband died out there, and I wanted to show my gratitude. I mean, for the way they looked after him.
Quite.
Hello, Doctor. Another bill for you.
What's it, Jim? Oh, hello, Henry.
swatting up on anatomy?
Yes. I was just thinking I could do with some fine surgical equipment like that.
Yeah, well, who couldn't? Fed up, then?
Well, you're joking. I'm getting fed up with this place, Henry. Specialise, that's what I'd like to do. The old Harley Street bit with bags of lovely, filthy, rich women patients.
Fine. What you going to specialise in?
Oh, well, that's a point. I don't know. The only thing I'm good at, you get struck off for.
But there goes one of my patients now. Do you fancy a game of diagnosis?
What, with him? Mm-hmm. What, $50? Right, okay, let's see. Sallow complexion, droopy eyelids. I'd say pernicious anemia.
Sorry, cirrhosis.
Damn. Wait a minute, how about that one? Double or quits?
Oh, well, that's not one of my patients.
It's not one of mine either. Still go on, have a go.
All right, I'd say a slipped disc.
What, never. Must be hemorrhoids. And a very bad case, too.
Let's ask him.
All right. Excuse me, sir, but my friend and I, we're doing spot diagnosis, and I was wondering if you could help me. Now, I'd say you've got hemorrhoids, and he thinks it's a slip disc. Now, could you tell us?
Let me see now. You thought it was a slip disc.
That's right.
I'm afraid you were wrong. And you thought it was hemorrhoids.
That's right.
I'm afraid you were wrong.
Well, what then?
As a matter of fact, I thought I was going to break wind. I'm afraid I was wrong.
Dr. Nookie wanted his casualty. Dr. Nookie to casualty, please.
See you later, Henry. Well, what is it, matron?
Paxton case from the advertising film studios opposite, just coming in now.
Something the matter?
I've just seen you on a pin-up calendar.
Oh, yes, could be. I did do some modelling once, but not for long, though. Those photographers expect too much for their money.
Well, what an extraordinary coincidence, eh? I was just saying to myself I could do with a bit of... Yes, well, what happened to you then, eh?
Here's the accident report, Doctor.
Oh, thank you. Let's see. Miss Locks, Severe bruising and possible fracture.
That's right. You see, I was posing on top of this enormous packet, and I slipped and fell.
Oh, I see. I think. Well, we'd better have a closer look at you, hadn't we? If you would, matron.
What's wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. No, nothing at all. It's all marvellous.
What happened to the rest of your clothes, Miss Locks?
Oh, this is all that I was wearing. I told you I was doing an advertisement.
Just for interest, what were you advertising?
Bristol's bouncing baby food.
I can see the connection.
I can't see any sign of bruising, can you, Doctor?
Oh, no, you see, I fell on my backside. I haven't got anything in front.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, cheeky.
Well, I think we'd better turn you over, hadn't we?
Turn over, please, Miss Locks.
Oh!
Can you see them?
Oh, yes, not half. Oh, yeah, yes. Nasty, very nasty. Tell me if this hurts you, would you?
Oh, haven't you got hot hands?
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Well, look, I don't think there's much of a fracture here, no.
Do you feel any fever or giddiness?
Yes, I do feel a bit hot.
I meant Miss Locks.
Oh, yes. Yeah, well, we'd better check you for that. Would you turn over again, please? Well, that one's all right.
Will you be wanting an X-ray, Doctor?
Pardon?
Do you wish an X-ray?
Oh, yes, as soon as you can set one up, please, matron. Thank you. Well, it's the old pulse bit now. May I have your hand, please?
Shouldn't it be my wrist?
Oh, yes, of course. We should get the results any minute now.
Oh, I hope they're all right. I've got a screen test tomorrow.
What's your first name, then?
Goldie.
Goldie. Oh, Goldilocks.
I know, it's shocking, isn't it? But I sort of got stuck with it.
Well, what's your real name, then?
Maud Boggins.
Oh, well, never mind, eh? Goldie's a nice name.
What's your name?
Jimmy Nookie.
You're not much better off, are you?
No. Look, Goldie, how about you coming out with me one evening, eh?
What for?
Well, a spot of dinner, dancing and stuff.
Well, I don't mind the dinner and dancing, but don't expect anything else.
Oh, I don't.
So long as you know.
There we are, Jimmy. No sign of a fracture.
Oh, that's good.
No fracture! go.
There will be if you go on like that.
Oh, can I go now, then?
Well, there's no hurry, is there? Would you like to have a look around first?
All right, then.
Good. Well, we'll start off with my room.
No, thanks. I've seen a room. Yeah, I like your telly.
Do you? Just a minute, I'll show you what's on. Now, let's see. Contact. And now, before your very eyes, genuine Chinese spare ribs. Profile, miss. Go on, ask me the time.
All right, then. What's the time?
4:25. Have a go.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Well, how do I look?
Bony. Now come to think of it, I don't know what I see in you.
I wish I could see myself.
Oh, just a minute. I might be able to get a print of this. Now, let's see. Now, say cheese. Stay where you are! I'll pull the main fuse out!
I wouldn't have thought it possible for one man to create such utter chaos. The hospital didn't return to normal until this morning.
I know, sir. The trouble is I just can't help myself.
On the contrary, you're always helping yourself.
Oh, look, sir, do we have to prolong this? I'll just hand in my resignation.
Oh, no. There's no need for resignation. After all, everyone has a bit of fun now and again.
Do they, sir?
As a matter of fact, I think you can help me. I've got a bit of a sex problem myself.
Oh, well, you don't have to around here, sir. There's a little nurse in Ward B. She's...
No, I don't mean the physical side. I know what's what and where's where. You can't be a surgeon without noticing these things.
No, of course not, sir.
No, I've got this lady I'm taking to dinner, and I'll be quite frank with you, I want to impress her, if you see what I mean.
I do, sir. You're on the make.
Yeah. Well, no, in a manner of speaking, you see, and I haven't had much experience in these matters.
Oh, I see, sir. Well, if I were you, as soon as you sat her down, I'd give her the business.
What, sitting down?
Well, you know, start chatting her up, a bit of the old flannel, you know. How beautiful you are. What lovely big eyes you have. And other things.
I couldn't possibly say what lovely big other things.
Blimey, you haven't had much experience, have you?
No.
Well, how would it be, so if I jotted down a few appropriate lines and you can try them out?
You do that for me? Oh, that would be most kind of you, Dr. Nookie.
Is Dr. Nookie still in there?
Yes, Doctor.
Oh, I'd hate to be in his shoes. Still, it's high time he were taken down a peg or two.
And I expect that'll give you great pleasure, Doctor.
I'm sorry, but I've got to say it. You're the most wonderful person I've ever met. Every time I look into your beautiful eyes, I'm filled with ecstasy.
Now hold hands. Oh, that's good, that's good.
What a lovely little hand you've got.
Kiss it then. Oh, that's it. Oh, I adore you.
I adore...
Jolly good, sir. By this time, you'll have got her on the run already. Look, please go on.
My darling, I must tell you. Now you do something exciting to me.
Eh? No, look. Oh, my darling, I must tell you now. You do something exciting to me.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Do you realise we've known each other for, what, 4 whole weeks now?
Yeah. Do you think that's a record?
Well, I don't know. It's the longest I've been out with a girl without, well, getting somewhere.
What do you mean without getting somewhere? We went to Bognor last Sunday.
You know what I mean, eh?
Yeah, but I don't want to spoil it, Jim.
Oh, don't be silly. He likes to be spoiled.
You ever thought of getting married?
Married? What for?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, look at that couple dancing over there.
Something wrong?
No, I just dropped something.
Oh, got it?
Yes, thank you. Ellen, my dear, you look absolutely ravishing tonight.
Oh, Frederick, how very nice of you to say so.
Yes. Isn't Matron looking charming over there, out of uniform? This is the happiest moment of my life.
I should taste it first, mate, if I was you.
Yes, of course, sir. Thank you. Ellen, my dear, to you.
And to you, I'm sure. Goodness!
Yes.
Anyway, you won't have to worry much longer about getting nowhere.
Really?
Yes, I've had an offer to go to Italy, filming.
Italy? But that's miles away.
Oh, clever boy.
Oh, no, Goldie, you don't want to go, do you?
Well, no, not really, but I do have to support myself, being a single girl.
Oh, hell. Well, there must be some way around it.
Yes, well, you're the doctor. Suggest something.
I've got it.
Yes, Jim?
But there's a job going here, in the almoner's office.
Oh, you make me so mad.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next dance will be a general excuse me.
Excuse me.
May I, Doctor?
Miss Fosdick really looks quite gay, doesn't she? My dear, I can't tell you how much tonight means to me. Just to see your lovely face.
I beg your pardon?
To hear your lovely voice. But you play the loud loud, I can hardly hear myself think.
Oh, do go on, Frederick.
Go on.
What do you want to say?
Oh, yes. Oh, I dropped my napkin. Excuse me. You're lovely. Your eyes like stars.
Frederick! I don't know whether it's me you're after or my money. But whichever it is, I wish you'd put that stupid piece of paper down and stop messing about.
Stoppage, Doctor, stoppage. Could you come, please? It's Miss Armitage. She's having one of her turns again.
Oh, no. Would you excuse me, sir?
Yes, of course, Dr. Stoppage. Run along.
Ah! Stay where you are! Oh, death before dishonor! You keep that lusting lecher away from me!
Who's she talking about?
You, Doctor.
Me? Oh, I didn't think it showed.
She's been like this ever since that incident in the washroom with Dr. Nookie. She thinks every man's after her.
Well, we can't have her disturbing the rest of the patients like this. Now, come, Miss Armitage. We mustn't be a silly girl, must we?
Keep back! Keep back!
You know me. I'm Dr. Stoppage.
You're all the same. You're only after one thing.
No, that's quite untrue, Miss Armitage. I only want to get you into bed.
Get out of here, you sex maniac!
This is all Dr. Nookie's fault. The sooner he goes, the better.
Well, you didn't exactly help matters, Doctor.
Is there a private room free?
Yes, number 10.
Well, you better put her in there for tonight, and I will give you a sedative for her.
Yes.
Right. Give her one of these. She'll think it's the pill, but that can't be helped.
are, my dear.
Thank you, Frederick. As a matter of fact, I was wondering if you could help me.
Well, of course, I'd do anything for you. You know that, my dear.
You see, I'm in a bit of trouble.
Oh, I don't think I could do anything like that.
Well, you haven't heard what it is yet. It's that medical mission of mine in the Beatific Islands.
Oh, I see. And how can I help you there?
We lost our resident doctor there some weeks ago, and I haven't been able to find anyone to replace him.
I'm not surprised. Any doctor would be a complete fool to bury himself in a dump like that.
Well, surely you can find me someone.
I doubt it. I don't know anyone so stupid. Oh, I don't know, though. Dr. Nookie?
Oh, yes, sir?
Tell me, how would you like to have a splendid job with a medical mission abroad?
A medical mission abroad? You must be joking. A medical mission.
You see? And believe me, they don't come any stupider than him.
Well, if you can't do a simple thing like that to help me, I don't see how you expect me to help you.
Now, don't be like that, Ellen.
It isn't much to ask.
No, it isn't, and I promise you, I'll do my best to think of someone.
You'd better.
The fruit cup, sir. Thank you very much indeed.
Hello.
Well, I do like a bit of leg.
Yes.
Thank you. Well, and turkey and two salad.
I've been so long. Right, there's ham and turkey for you, and one for me. I'm sorry, but it's only fruit cup.
No thanks. I have to watch my figure.
Well, if I may say so, it's well worth watching.
If I don't, I'll blow up like a balloon.
That's all right. I know a good game with balloons. Cheers, then.
Cheers.
Now, as I was saying... That's pretty good stuff.
You'll be quite all right now. There are no men in this room. Yes?
I'm sorry, it's me.
Simmer down. Your boss has got his beady eye on you.
Oh, well, you know what he can do with his beady eye.
Yeah, that wine cup must have been good. You've forgotten you're driving me home.
Oh, is this all right? It's all right.
Yeah, but what about the breathalyzer?
What about it? I can still breathe.
Oh, never mind. I'll walk home.
Oh, no. Look, I see, I've got an idea. Look, stay here.
Oh, yes. And where am I going to sleep if that's not a silly question?
Nah, it is. See, of course, I've got it all worked out. There's a private room empty. Number 10.
Oh, I don't know. Is it allowed?
Well, of course. Who's to know? Come on, quick, before the rush.
Jim, I don't think this is such a good idea.
Oh, nonsense. It's a wonderful idea.
But I haven't got a nightie or anything.
Oh, I have.
A nightie?
No, I'll lend you my pyjamas.
Pajamas.
Well, that's what I said, pyjamas. Now, look, you go and get undressed, and I'll bring them to you.
Oh, Jim, darling, be sensible. I mean, we don't want to spoil things.
Oh, you won't spoil them. No, you see, they're nylon. Drip dry.
I didn't mean the pajamas.
Shh. Now, this is the room. Number 10. Now, I'll go and get them, and then we can have a little...
Jim, not that old bit.
Shh, I love you. I'm back soon.
On, where are you? Mow it, me old chum. Your hour has come.
Taxi will be here in a minute, miss.
Oh, thank you. Would you please see that Dr. Nookie gets this first thing in the morning?
Yes, certainly, miss.
Oh, you're in bed, eh? Won't be a sec. Just a drop of the old passion juice to get us in the mood, eh? It's all right. It's only the cork. I said it's only the... Oh, no, not you again. No, shush. No. I don't want you. My Goldie.
The private patient's wing, quickly.
Come on. Goldie! Where are you? Goldie!
Dr. Nookie, I might have known.
Get back, you carver, or I'll chop your head off.
Get hold of him, he's mad.
Anyone for casualty? Goldie! Goldie, where are you? Oh, wait. Goldie! Help! Goldie! Nurse, help! Goldie! Goldie! Look out!
Dr. Nookie's explanation is that he went to the private ward to see his girlfriend.
That is correct.
What I don't understand is, if there was a girlfriend, why did she disappear?
Well, you can't knock down a coconut every time.
No, I think what Mr. Carver means is that he had arranged a clandestine meeting with a girl who then changed her mind.
Quite so, Mr. Chairman, and I don't think we should condemn a doctor to be struck off just because he made the wrong diagnosis of what is or is not crumpet.
I'm sorry, darling, but I guess I'm just an old-fashioned girl at heart. And I just don't like wearing pajamas. Goodbye. It's been fun. Goldie.
Well, he cannot be allowed to practice in this hospital, or in any other for that matter.
Of course not, but if I may have a quiet word with him, I think I have a solution that will satisfy everyone, with the possible exception of Dr. Nookie.
All right, Mr. Carver.
Bad news, sir?
Disastrous. In fact, in medical parlance, you're up the alimentary canal without a paddle.
Well, that means the medical council, then.
No, I think I have enough influence with the board to dissuade them, providing I can assure them you'll clear off out of the country, go abroad somewhere.
Where, though?
Well, there's always that job with the medical mission I was telling you about.
Please, sir, I have not sunk that low.
All right, it's up to you. I suppose there are other jobs for ex-doctors.
Well, where is this mission?
A place called Asia Bay in the Beatific Islands. Very good salary, too.
The Beatific Islands? That doesn't sound too bad.
Imagine it, Nookie. A tropical paradise. Beautiful, warm seas. The smell of oleander. Dusky maidens. Great big coconuts.
Oh, I love great big coconuts.
Oh, no shortage of them out there, I can tell you. It's the heat. It has a funny effect on them.
When can I go?
Right away, if you like.
Oh, I couldn't do that, sir. No, you see, I've got things to buy and I've got things to pack. You know, shall we say half an hour?
The Beatific Islands. Someone must have a sense of humor. Are you sure we're in the right country?
Yes. All right, Dr. Cookie.
Nookie, mate, Nookie!
Yes, Cookie.
I know. Look, there's medical mission. As you obey.
Oh, go, blimey. Come on. Well, give us a push. Watch it, there's a crocodile.
Wait, please. I get mission order. Mr. Gladstone. Mr. Gladstone! Mr. Gladstone!
Gladstone?
Big white doctor from England come.
Excuse me, I was just breaking in one of the new nurses, showing her where everything is, where it goes.
This Dr. Kinky.
Cookie. Yeah, no, I mean Nookie. I've been sent out to take over this mission.
Oh? They didn't tell me they were sending anybody over?
No, that's obvious.
Anyway, welcome to Azure Bay, Doc. May the fertility of Sumaka swell your coconuts.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, it's just a local greeting, nothing personal.
Oh.
I'm the orderly here. Screwer's the name.
Screwer?
Gladstone Screwer. Most of them just call me Gladstone.
I'm not altogether surprised. Well, may I come in?
Hey, oh, yes, Katunga, chop, chop.
Oh! Ah! Oh!
Oh, I'm sorry about that. It's woodworm, you see.
Ooh!
You all right?
Yes, just a slight compound fracture, that's all.
Oh, would you like to see the doctor?
No, I was only joking.
Doctor? You already have a doctor here?
Oh, not a proper one, sort of local medicine man.
Oh, sort of witch doctor.
What doctor?
Witch doctor.
That's it, witch doctor. Very good for witches, but not for us. Yeah, well, would you like to have a look around the mission now?
Oh, no. Tomorrow morning will do. All I want to do now is get a good sleep.
Oh, I see you've got a hammock.
I wouldn't use it. Oh, well, he shouldn't last too long.
Good morning, Mr. Gladstone.
Yep. Morning, Doc. Have a good sleep?
No, I didn't. Those damn mosquitoes made a meal out of me.
Oh, we got lots of those. It's the drains, you know.
Why, what's wrong with the drains?
We haven't got any.
Well, why not? I mean, Mrs. Moore provides enough money for this place. What do you do with it?
Well, you know what it's like in a place like this. There's always lots of important medical supplies to be bought.
Well, it obviously hasn't been spent on decoration.
Coffee, Doc.
Oh, thank you.
Coconut?
No, I'll have it black. Unusual flavour.
Yes, locally made, from beetles.
Beetles?
Beetle nuts, that is.
Oh, that's better. Yeah.
Very interesting how they do it, you know. The women roast the nuts, crush them in their teeth, then spit them out on mats to dry.
Oh, fascinating. Well, I'm glad to know they've got good drying weather for it. I've only seen rain so far.
Oh, it only rains for 9 months of the year.
9 months?
Yes, we're in the pregnant belt.
And what happens during the other 3 months?
That's the hurricane period.
Marvellous. Rain for 9 months, hurricanes for 3.
Yeah, that's why the natives call these islands all peace nafafa. All rain and wind.
Charming. Well, what time does this surgery open then?
Anytime you like, Doc. Nobody ever comes to it anyway.
What do you mean nobody ever comes to it?
Well, they all go to the native doctor. They don't believe in white man's medicine.
Then what the hell am I supposed to be doing here?
Oh, there's bags to do, Doc. Swimming, if you're not worried about sharks. Then there's the old indoor sports. That's even more popular. If you'd like me to fix you up with a bit of crap.
Oh, no. Thank you very much.
Oh, hang on. We got a jigsaw puzzle here. Very good. This Queen Victoria and her family. 500 pieces. No, I'm wrong. 499. One drop down to what's it?
Look, Gladstone, if nobody ever comes here for treatment, what is the good of spending all this money on medicines? I mean, look, there is masses of it. Masses. Just look at that. Whiskey? Where did that come from?
That came from an old wreck.
What old wreck?
The last doctor we had here.
This is ridiculous. Ridiculous. I mean, just look at this place. It's a hospital.
Well, there's nothing in there, Doc. How about some breakfast?
I thought you said there were no patients here.
Well, they're not exactly patients, Doc.
Well, what are they doing here, then?
Well, actually, they're my wives and kids.
Your wives?
Only these 5 here. Come on, I'll introduce you. There we are. There's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and last but definitely not least,
Friday.
That's it.
Well, I'll be damned. Well, at least you've got no problem with what to do with your spare time.
Oh, I don't know. There's not much doing at the weekend. I hope you don't mind them stopping here, Doc. It's a pity not to use the beds, and it does save me a long walk to the village.
Yes, and I can see you have to conserve every ounce of your strength. It's a good skeleton. Did the last doctor leave it here?
That is the last doctor.
That does it. Call me in a couple of weeks.
If you last that long. Twit.
It's just the place, my dear. It'll make a marvelous private clinic. 20 bedrooms, that marvelous attic studio as an operating theatre, and those magnificent drawing rooms.
Suppose I put up the money. What do I get out of it?
Oh, a partnership, of course, my dear. You know that.
Yes, but I haven't said I'd buy yet.
Oh, come, you did agree. You said if I found you a doctor for your mission.
Yes, but I don't even know if he's all right. I haven't heard from them since he arrived. Anything might be happening.
Breakfast, Doc. Good news. The rains have stopped. The hurricanes are here.
Yes, I had noticed that.
Hey, Doc, why don't you go home? This place is no good to you.
There's nothing to go home for, is there, Gladstone? Nobody loves me.
Well, you'll go balmy if you stay here. I've seen it happen. My own father, for instance. He come out as a missionary, you know.
But missionaries are good men. People love them. Oh, Gladstone, look, why do you stay out here yourself?
Well, I was born here. I don't know any different. I get enough for my simple needs.
Yes, in the hospital, eh?
Hey, Doc, a bit of that wouldn't do you any harm, you know. I mean, these jigsaw puzzles are all right, but they'll never replace the other.
Well, I only want one woman.
One's enough to start with, I suppose, yes.
I didn't mean that exactly.
Doc, listen to me a minute. We have a bird here, unattached. Beautiful. I've been thinking about it myself, but I'm already doing a 5-day week.
Oh, no,
Doc, listen. She'd do anything for you. Absolutely anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Oh, I could do with a bit of help with my jigsaw.
Attaboy, Doc. Don't move. I'll bring her in. Scrubber!
Scrubber? It's a funny name for a girl.
What's the matter? Don't you like?
Oh, no. I mean, it's just that she's... Look, could we be alone for a few moments?
Yes. Right, Doc. I'll be back in a minute.
No, not me and her. You and me.
Oh, I see. Oh, all right, then. Tatanga bulat. Something's bothering you, Doc.
Oh, well, it's just that... Well, she's a charming girl and all that, but she's not quite what I expected.
I see. She's not big enough for you.
Oh, on the contrary, she could well have been the original white man's burden.
I don't understand it. I mean, out here we like 'em big. A woman's attraction is judged by her Size.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm quite certain her mantelpiece is stuffed with trophies. But you see, where I come from, we like them sort of more... Just a minute. See, more like that.
Straight?
Well, with a bit of a wiggle here and there. Preferably there.
Yeah, well, it's amazing, isn't it? Well, if that's what you want, it's easy enough. Just give us a week.
Oh, Gladstone, what's the point? Oh, those damn drums. What do they keep pounding like that?
Shh. Hang on.
Gladstone, where are you going? Gladstone? Gladstone.
Shh. It can't be.
Well, what's wrong?
Manchester United 6. Chelsea 1. Arsenal 5. Wolves 0.
Wait here.
Is Mr. Carver in? Yes, Mrs. Moore. But I'm afraid he's seen someone.
That's right. Me.
Now take a deep breath and don't breathe out until I say so. Good. Now, Ellen, my dear, how fortunate. I've got the contract for the house here for you to sign.
Never mind that. Take a look at this.
What's this, Gladstone Screwer?
The orderly of the medical mission. Go on, read it.
Oh, yes, of course. Dear madam, it is with great regret that I write to inform you of the disgraceful behavior of your new Dr. Nookie. Since coming here, he's done nothing but drink whiskey and debauch women. And unless he's recalled, both items will soon be exhausted. Whilst he's been doing this, he's been neglecting his duties, and all around him the natives are dying like flies.
Flies?
Flies, yes, his flies.
What's wrong with him?
It's all right, you can breathe out now. Globus hystericus.
I knew there was something going on. I had a premonition.
Well, I really don't know what to do.
Well, you better think of something.
I'll write him a stiff letter, very stiff letter, on cardboard.
This is no joke, Frederick. You'll have to find another doctor.
But I can't do that. I have enough trouble getting him out there.
Well, you better think of something, or you can tear up this contract.
No, wait. I'll fly out there myself, right away. How about that?
Very well, then. So long as it is right away.
Doc? Hey, Dr. Nookie.
Oh, is that Goldie?
No, it's me, Gladstone. Here, I brought that bird back. Remember Scrubber?
Oh, no.
Yes, you'll like her this time. I'll bring her in. Scrubber! Tipiti Katunga!
Look, no. I told you last week, all I want is... Is that the same one?
Of course.
But last week she was as big as a with the but now look, how does she do it?
Well, the doctor gave us some stuff.
What, medicine?
Yeah, it's easy enough.
Easy enough. I know women back home who give a fortune for that sort of stuff. Yes, a fortune. That is it.
You all right, Doc?
Oh yes, fine, Gladstone. How does he make that stuff?
Oh, a little juice from the banyan tree, powdered paddock droppings, little nuts milk.
Do you think I could make it?
Oh no, there's a definite art to it. Have you ever tried to milk a nut?
All right, but if I were to pay for it, would he give it to me then?
Hey?
Yes, you know, money, acres, geld.
How about 100 English cigarettes a bottle?
Cigarettes?
Well, that's the usual currency around here.
200 if you like.
200? It's a deal. Here we are. Twice daily for a week injected. Cigarettes first.
Oh, no, I know you. I want to give them to him myself, then I can make certain of a regular supply.
Doc, let me tell you something. That doctor I was telling you about is me.
You? Him? I might have known it. There we are. And there'll be plenty more coming, so get out your milking stool.
She wants to know if she can do something to please you now.
Oh, no.
yes. Yes, there is.
What?
She can help me pack. I'm going back home.
Thank you, George. I shall be going back to the clinic at 12.
Thank you, Miss Filkington Battermore.
Deirdre.
Oh, Deirdre. I don't know what I would have done without you.
Well, I do feel one should do everything one can to please one's employer. I mean, when one doesn't do all that silly typing in shorthand, one has to make up for it in other ways, doesn't one?
Oh, well, I expect so, yes. Well, I suppose it's about time we got down to it.
Anything you say, Doctor. I'm ready.
Oh, no, I meant to go through the letters.
Oh. I do feel I should point out that I like my employers to make their needs absolutely clear, Doctor.
Well, now, are these all... are these all applications for treatment?
Yes, Doctor.
Now, what time's my first appointment?
In 10 minutes, Doctor. So if there's anything else you want...
Well, as a matter of fact, I would like to have a look at my paper.
It's there for you, Doctor.
Oh, yes, I know it is. Oh, the paper. Oh, thank you very much. What's this? Well-known surgeon saved? Mr. Frederick Carver, eminent British surgeon, boarding a plane last night for England. Mr. Carver was one of the survivors of the schooner Bella Vista, which foundered in a hurricane off the Beatific Isles last Sunday.
Keep the change.
Mr. Carver, sir. Welcome back. How nice to see you looking so well.
Yes, well, never mind all that. Where's Dr. Nookie? Where is he?
Oh, he's not been back here, sir.
Not been back here? What do you mean, not back?
Be off with you now. There are no beds here for vagrants.
Vagrants? Who's that?
The new matron, sir.
The new matron? What happened to Miss Soper?
Oh, she left 3 months ago.
Left? Why? What's going on around here? Where's Dr. Stoppage?
Oh, he'll be in your office, sir.
In my office? Indeed.
Oh, hello, sir. I didn't know you were back.
But obviously you didn't. And what may I ask you doing, lolling about in my office?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir, but they asked me to take over while you were away. You see, we didn't know if you were coming back.
I very nearly didn't get back.
Oh, I can't say I blame you, sir. All those dusky island beauties, pretty hot stuff.
Stoppage! You don't seem to realize what I've been through. I was 3 months on that wretched island, all of them in bed most of the time, trying to stop them scratching.
Really? I'd no idea they were so passionate.
They had chicken pox, you fool, and so did I.
But surely you must have had it before.
No, I've never had it. Never had it. I've never had it. Never had time to have it. When I did get off the wretched island, the boat sank.
Oh, how awful.
And you know who was responsible for it, don't you? Nookie. Oh, by the time I finish with him, he'll never practice medicine again. He'll be lucky to get a job curing kippers.
Oh. Then you hadn't heard, sir?
Heard what?
It seems he's on the way to making a fortune.
What?
Apparently he's made a wonderful new discovery for curing chronic overweight.
Rubbish. He couldn't discover a soft cushion as a cure for a boil on the backside.
Oh, it's absolutely true, sir. It's been in all the papers. Fancy consulting rooms, wonderful new country clinic, more clinics to follow.
Impossible. Where would he get the money from for all that?
Well, he's gone into partnership with that wealthy widow, Mrs. Moore.
Oh, no!
Well, I'm afraid so, sir. As a matter of fact, there's a picture of their new clinic in last month's journal, there.
That's the place she was going to buy for me.
He must be making a blooming fortune. Gladstone, we'll have to get in on this. Saturday! Boy, Saturday!
Yes, dear? Did you call?
Yes, I'm going to have to take a trip.
Oh, that's nice. Would you like me to come with you?
Now, you stay here. The rest will do you good.
Ah.
Come unto us, all you who are heavy laden. Ugh.
In the first 3 months of business, we've cleared 10,000.
Marvellous. So that's what they mean by living off the fat of the land, eh?
Jim, I'm so glad you came to me with this. I feel it was fated, you see, us to get together.
No, Ellen, we must keep this purely on a business partnership.
Oh, I mean business, believe me.
Yes, well, about these clinics.
Jim, I've decided.
Yes.
I want to have it off.
What?
I want you to book me in for the cure.
Oh, that. Yes, well, how about next Monday? The stuff should have arrived by then.
Stuff? What stuff?
Oh, well, it doesn't mean anything to you, but I have to use certain things in my serum, and I have to order them from abroad, you see.
And they haven't come yet?
No, not this month's supply. I've sent an urgent cable, though. Oh, come in.
Excuse me, Doctor. Mr. Carver's here.
Frederick?
Hello, this looks like trouble.
Yes, he was furious when he arrived. When he saw I was working here, he practically blew his top.
Surely you're not afraid of Frederick, are you?
Me? Yes.
Why?
Well, it was due to me that he spent 3 months on Devil's Island.
Oh, well, you just leave this to me. Tact, that's all it needs. Tact and understanding. Well. Talk about bad pennies turning up.
Traitress! Jezebel, viper in my bosom!
Now, we'll have none of that filthy talk here, if you don't mind.
What have you done to me? This place was to have been my dream. A temple dedicated to advanced surgery. And what have you turned it into? A lard-removing factory.
How dare you talk like that? Jim is doing wonderful work here.
Oh, it's Jim now, is it? Oh, not content with taking away my clinic and half my staff, he's after you, too. Well, he's even madder than I thought.
Dr. Nookie and I enjoy a purely business relationship. That is, he enjoys it. I can't say I do.
Well, you won't be enjoying it much longer. I'm going to make it my business to expose him for the fake that he is.
You're always exposing something. Anyway, how do you know it's a fake? You haven't even seen what he's doing yet.
I don't need to, thank you. I've seen enough. Come unto me, all you who are heavy laden. Disgusting.
Do you want to see around the place or don't you?
Well, I may as well now that I'm here.
Right. I'll show you the befores first.
The what?
The befores. The clinic is divided into 2 sections. Before and after.
Good grief, it gets worse and worse.
If he should ask, tell him I've gone to town for a year or 2.
Yes, Doctor.
Dr. Nookie? Dr. Nookie, I wanted a word with you.
Yes, well, I know what a mess I got you into over that mission business, and I'm truly sorry, sir.
Don't worry about that, my boy. It was entirely my own fault for sending you out there in the first place. A complete waste of a very valuable talent.
Hey?
You're doing a wonderful job here. Really wonderful. Excellent results. How do you actually do it?
Well, it's just an injection, a serum, sir.
A serum? Really? What's in it?
100 guineas a week.
No, I didn't mean that. 100 guineas, eh? That is interesting.
Well, naturally, the formula is a secret.
Oh, naturally. You don't want every Tom, Dick, and Harry trying to cash in on it. Just a select few, certain distinguished members of the medical profession.
We don't need any more partners, if that's what you mean.
No, of course you don't. Well, I'll be getting along now, but carry on the good work, Dr. Nookie. You have my fullest support.
Blimey, what's up with him?
You mean, what's he up to?
It must be something he picked up in the Beatific Islands. Natural diseases and their remedies. Ancient tribal medicine, possible. The arts of the witch doctor, yes. I mean, Nookie goes out there, a stupid, ignorant idiot, and within 3 months he comes back a productive genius. I must find out what his cure is.
Ah, well, the best way to do that is to get someone in his clinic.
But who? Who could I trust?
Me?
Don't be silly, he knows you.
Yes, of course he does. In any case, they're only taking in women at the moment.
Yes. Yes, he'd never suspect a woman, would he?
No, of course he wouldn't. But who'd you get to be the woman?
Come in.
Oh, Doctor, Miss Madder arrived this morning. She's in her room.
Madder?
Melody Madder.
Oh, the film star from Italy. Oh, I remember now. All right, I'll see her. Could you get the scales ready, matron?
Yeah.
By the way, I had a call from Mr. Carver. He said he's bringing a friend of his over for treatment, a Lady Puddleton.
We're full up, Doctor.
I couldn't very well refuse him. I owe the old basket a favour. I'll try and talk them out of it when they get here. Not that anybody will get any treatment if Gladstone doesn't come through with some stuff pretty soon. I don't understand it. What the devil's he up to?
Eight and six, Gov. 8 and 6? Hang on. 8 and 6, that's about 33, isn't it?
33?
Yeah. That's for you.
Here, wait a minute!
Come in.
Doctor, Miss Madder's here.
I'll be with you in a moment, Miss Madder. If you'd just like to be taking your clothes off, please.
Same old Jim.
Goldie? Goldie!
It's me, all right. Don't you like it?
Yes, I do, but Melody Madder?
Oh, don't blame me. That was the studio's idea. Still, it's better than Goldilocks. Oh, is it?
But this is ridiculous. Now, why didn't you tell me?
Oh, I don't know. I wasn't at all sure I wanted to see you again, and, well, then the studio said I had to get weight off, and here I am.
You must be joking. You expect me to sabotage such a gorgeous figure?
Yeah, well, it may be gorgeous to you, but it's unfashionable. In case you hadn't noticed, these days the bone has replaced the boobs.
Anyway, you're not going back to Italy. You're gonna stay here with me.
No, Jim. I've waited too long for this.
And I've waited too long, too.
Now you stay away from me, Jim. No, I don't want to.
You're not gonna get away from me again, Goldie.
Do you mind?
As a matter of fact, I don't.
Well, I do.
How about it then?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
Screwer's the name. Gladstone Screwer.
Gladstone. Oh, well, I'm the matron here. My name's Miss Soper.
Soper. I don't like that much. I know. I'll call you Sunday.
Well, I won't be in. I think you'd better come and see Dr. Nookie. He's been rather worried about you. This way, please. Oh! Ah! This way.
Gladstone. Well, Doc. That's a new one on me.
What are you doing here?
That's the one you were telling me about, isn't it? The flat one with a little bit of here and there.
Is that how you refer to me?
No, not exactly. Look, I'll explain later. Matron, could you take Miss Madder to her room, please? You're a good girl. Gladstone, look, what are you doing here, and why haven't you sent that stuff this month?
Stuff? Oh, you mean that stuff you were so clever to discover?
Oh, well, that wasn't my idea. You know what newspapers are like.
Yes, big pieces of paper with print all over them.
Yes, but why didn't you send it?
Well, I thought I'd bring it myself this time and have a look at this famous clinic that's making all that lovely money.
You've bought it, good old Gladstone. I knew you wouldn't let me down. But, you know, you didn't have to go to all that trouble to bring it.
Oh, it was no trouble at all. I enjoyed the trip.
Well, I won't delay you. You want to enjoy the trip back?
No rush. I thought I'd stay for a little while.
Oh, no, you can't do that. No, you see, you'd hate it. There's nothing here, nothing at all. And I don't suppose you thought to bring your wives with you.
I've only got one left now.
Oh?
Saturday. Miss Fosdick, old Carver's secretary. She stayed on. Made me get rid of all the others. Said she hadn't come all that way to start queuing all over again. Whiskey?
No, thank you. Look, about this stuff.
I think we ought to drink to our new partnership.
Partnership?
Yeah, well, that's what they call it when you split everything 50-50, innit?
Oh, I couldn't do that, Gladstone. I've got a partner already, you see.
Oh, yes?
But I would be more than happy to increase the payments. Shall we say king-size cigarettes, perhaps?
I'd rather have half the money and I'll buy my own smokes.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Gladstone.
You think it over, Doc. I'm sure you'll agree.
You mean you won't let me have the stuff unless I do?
Oh, I didn't say that. I wouldn't do a rotten thing like that. Hang on. That's the one.
Thank you. But I want it understood. No partnership, definitely.
We'll see tomorrow.
Hey, it looks a bit thicker than usual.
Yes, well, at this time of the year, the Nat's milk gets a bit rich.
Come in.
Excuse me. I think you ought to know Mr. Carver's just driven up.
Oh, Carver, the one that came out our way. Oh, I'd like to see him again.
Oh, no, you mustn't. It's not the same Carver. No, it's another bloke. You just sit there and enjoy your drink.
Yeah, all right.
Matron was just wondering whether you'd like to go to her room with her.
Oh, it's a bit early in the day, but hang on, I just finished my drink.
No, right now. She said she can't wait for it. I mean, for you to finish the drink.
This way, Mr. Gladstone, and down the corridor. Please hurry.
I've heard of swing in Britain, but this is ridiculous.
Try and keep him here till Carver's gone.
Yes, this way.
Oh, it's you, sir. Do come in.
Thank you, Dr. Nookie. I have a rather important patient for you.
well-
Come this way, Lady Puddleton. Don't be shy.
We've no room, sir.
I would be very grateful if you take her on. It means quite a lot to me, and she is a very distinguished person. This is Dr. Nookie, my dear.
How do you do?
Oh, hello.
You can see her ladyship's trouble. She is top-heavy.
Definitely. The top is heavy.
The top is heavy, you see. Interferes with her riding and gets in the way of the horse's head. Can't see where you're going, can you, my dear? No, poor thing. I hope you'll start the treatment right away, Doctor. This evening, I hope?
Well, of course. Actually, we're full up at the moment, so if you don't mind sharing a room with someone else.
Oh, no. As long as it's with another man.
Good. I beg your pardon.
No, your ladyship. You can't do that here. Oh, you know what the trouble with these country folk is. They're off the horse and on the job. Well, I'll leave you with Dr. Nookie now. Thank you very much indeed, Dr. Nookie. Good luck, Lady Puddleton.
Wait! I can't share a room with a woman. What about undressing?
Good heavens, man, you're a doctor. She'll have nothing to surprise you.
Oh, but I have something to surprise her.
Anyway, I'll come back late tonight to see how you're getting on, and we can leave together if you've already had it.
Had it? Had what?
The treatment, you fool. Anyway, don't worry, my dear. Dr. Nookie will take good care of you, won't you, Doctor?
Well, of course, sir. She'll be all right with me.
Thank you so much.
Now, you must try to relax, Lady Puddleton. Now, as soon as you've met the other girls, I guarantee...
Dr. Nookie! Dr. Nookie! I must talk to you at once.
Oh, well, very well, matron. In my office, please. Now, would you excuse me, Lady Puddleton? I won't be a moment. Just sit down, would you?
Thank you. You needn't wait, Doctor. I'm quite all right.
Funny woman. Funny woman. Well, matron, what's your problem, eh?
I'm sorry, Doctor, but I cannot stay with that man any longer.
Oh, well, that's all right. Carver's gone now. Why? What happened?
I'd rather not say. All he seems to think about is whiskey and sex.
Well, where he comes from, they can't get soda.
That's not funny, Doctor.
Doctor.
No. And anyway, I don't think you ought to have him around with all these women here.
Oh, well, that's all right. I aim to get rid of him as soon as I can. But just at the moment, there's something that's worrying me even more.
What's that, Doctor?
Well, that Lady Puddleton.
Yes.
I don't know what it is quite, but there is something very peculiar about her.
Eh?
It's old Stoppage. Well, I'll be damned. So that's what they're up to, eh?
What a dirty, underhand trick. Fancy Mr. Carver doing that. You'll get rid of him at once, of course.
Yes. No, I mean, look, he's come for the treatment. And he's going to get it. The full treatment. This is our chance to teach him and old Gladstone a lesson they will never forget. Oh, there you are, Gladstone.
Hello, Doc. Hello, nurse.
Look, we're full up at the moment, as I told you, but Matron here has very kindly said that you can sleep in her room tonight.
Oh, that's what I call real hospitality.
I am moving in with Nurse Trumper.
What's the matter with her? Frigid?
Ah, well, you'll find that the women over here aren't quite so uninhibited, Gladstone.
Oh? What's happened to this submissive society I've been hearing about?
As a matter of fact, there is one woman here who definitely fancies you.
Only one?
Well, this'll be enough. Name's Lady Puddleton.
Oh?
Tallish woman, hatchet, thin-faced, you know, with
Oh,
glasses.
yes, I've been looking at her. The one with the big...
That's him. Her. Not much to look at, mind you.
Well, we don't bother much about looks where I come from. The nights are very dark, you know.
Oh, Lady Puddleton, I don't think you've met Mrs. Moore.
How do you do?
Oh, hello.
You'll be sharing her room.
I believe we have a mutual friend, Lady Puddleton, Mr. Carver.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Such a charming man. A trifle slow, perhaps, but have you known him long?
Rather. We roomed together at medical school.
Good evening, ladies. Well, I'm pleased to tell you that your big moment has arrived. As soon as you're all in bed, I shall be round to give you your first injection. Right, off you go, ladies.
Come along, dear.
Except Miss Madder and Lady Puddleton, that is.
Now, Jim, don't try and stop me. I'm definitely having that treatment.
No, I'm not trying to stop you, Miss Madder. It's just that you and Lady Puddleton have yet to be weighed.
Oh, well, that's all right then.
So if you'd both go to my office with Matron and do it now. Stripped, of course. Come along, Lady Puddleton.
Doctor, I can't possibly undress in front of other people.
Oh, and why not?
Well, you see, I've got rather...
Yes, you have, haven't you? Never mind, nobody's going to look. I mean, after all, it's all girls together, isn't it, eh? Come on.
Your tyres are a bit flat. Let's have a look at the rest of it.
Ah, Gladstone. I don't believe you've met Mr. Screwer, Lady Puddleton.
How do you do?
Hello.
See you later. Matron's room.
Well, come along, Lady Puddleton.
No, I'm going straight to bed.
No, darling, no. Do what the doctor says first. I can wait.
In you go, Lady Puddleton.
Much rather.
Blimey, she can't wait.
Good evening, Miss Bullsword. Now, don't worry. It's just a little prick.
Oh, what a pretty nightdress, your ladyship. I've never had one myself. I always sleep in the raw, you know. My husband preferred it that way. He was a very active man. Oh, I wonder if you'd mind unhooking this for me. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, it's nice to think we shan't be needing these things much longer. Come in.
Well, and how are we getting on then?
Oh, like a house on fire, aren't we,
Oh,
dear?
that's fine, that's fine. I'll bet you two girls will have plenty to talk about. Now, who's going to be first?
Oh, me. Where do you have it?
Face down on the bed, please.
Oh, there. Oh.
Right, hold still now. Right, now it's your turn, Lady Puddleton. Right, thank you, Matron.
No, I can't have it there.
Well, we'd like to put it in a place where it won't be seen, your ladyship.
Well, I have it in my arm, then. I always keep that well covered.
Very well, if you wish.
Might I be permitted to know what is in your serum?
Most certainly. Let's see, there's banyan tree juice, powdered parrot droppings, and gnat's milk. Of course, I can't tell you the proportions. Secret. Right, well, good night, ladies, and sleep tight. Oh, I'd love to watch those two for the rest of the night. Well, is that all, then?
Only Miss Madder left now, Doctor.
Oh, well, I'll see to her, Matron.
Yes, Doctor. Good night, Doctor.
And you, matron.
Come in.
Good evening, Miss Madder.
Good evening, Doctor.
Time for your injection? That is, if you still want to have it.
I can't think of anything else I'd rather have.
Right, turn over, please. I'll need your nightie pulled up.
Well, go ahead. I'm sure you've had plenty of practice at doing that.
All right. Look, are you absolutely sure you want me to?
Absolutely.
All right, then.
Good night and good luck.
Come right in, darling. Everything's ready. Oh, it's you.
Yes, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Mr. Screwer, but I require some night clothes.
Oh, up the shelf. You don't have to move out, you know. It's a big bed.
Well, as I told you earlier today, I'm not your sort of woman.
Oh, I don't mean anything nasty. I'll marry you first.
Marry me? Are you mad? Marry me in the middle of the night?
Ah, where I come from, it's a very simple ceremony.
Ah!
It's all right, nothing to worry about. We just make a quick cut in each other's left hands, put them together, say we are one, and it's all legal.
Oh, I see. Sort of instant wedlock.
That's it. Only out there they call it a bleeding ceremony.
Yes, they often call it that here, too.
Right, you ready then?
No! No, I have no urge to marry you.
Oh, don't worry about that. The urge comes later.
No, thank you, but no.
Okay. You'll feel different when I'm a partner here.
Fortunately, that is something you will never be, Mr. Screwer.
No? I wouldn't be too sure about that.
Yeah. Oh, that's better. Oh, I wonder if you'd mind rubbing some talc on my back. I'm ready, dear.
Oh, sir! Thank goodness you're here.
What is it? What's happened?
Nothing yet, any moment.
Have you had it?
Up to the neck.
I mean the treatment, you fool.
I've had the lot.
Oh, quick, in here. Well, what is it?
It's an injection.
Yes, I know, but do you know what's in the stuff?
Oh, yes, he told me.
Oh, that's marvelous. What is it?
Well, now, let me see. It's banyan tree juice, powdered parrot's milk, and gnat's droppings.
What?
Ah, but it could be the other way around.
You trying to be funny?
That's what he told me.
You fool, he was having you on. Well, I'll show him. Listen, next time you have to have an injection, you must pinch some of the stuff.
Oh, no, there is not going to be a next. I'm not staying here.
But you must.
I can't. It's bad enough having to sleep with a woman. But there's a horrible man chasing after me as well.
Don't be ridiculous. What man in his right mind would do a thing like that?
Do you mind? He's invited me to go to his room tonight.
He must be mad. Who is he? What's his name?
Oh, it's Gladstone or something.
Gladstone? Oh, it's all making sense.
Not to me, it isn't.
Oh, it's marvelous. And he wants you to go to his room tonight?
Yes.
Well, off you go then.
Oh, all right then.
Go on, I'll be out here if you get into any trouble.
Who is it? Wow. I'd almost given you up.
I can't stay very long, I'm afraid.
As long as it's long enough, eh?
I still feel a bit weak after the injections.
Oh, you better come and lie down on the bed then.
I wonder what's in it.
What, the bed?
No, silly, the injections.
Who cares?
I bet you know, a clever man like you.
Maybe.
Well, do tell me. I'm dying to know.
I'll have to get to know you a bit better first.
What are you doing?
Well, we've got to do things right. We'll have to get married first.
What?
Doesn't hurt much, just a quick slash.
I don't want I don't want to get married.
Oh, well, suit yourself. Only don't come complaining to me afterwards.
No, you mustn't.
Oh, playing hard to
No,
get
stop
there.
it.
Come here,
No,
you little cheese. Come here.
No, listen.
Oh, come here, come on. Hello. Oh, blimey. It couldn't have been. It was! Dr. Nookie! Dr. Nookie! Dr. Nookie! Dr. Nookie, where are you?
Come on, let's get out of here.
Doctor!
No good.
Dr.
In here.
Dr. Nookie!
All right. What's wrong? What's the matter?
That woman, Lady Piddleton.
Puddleton?
Yeah, well, she's a fella.
Oh, I know that. How did you find out?
I'd hate to tell you.
Where is she now?
She went through there.
I think it's about time we had a talk to her.
Look! The serum, just what we've been looking for.
Serum?
Yeah. Well, what's in it?
Search me. As far as I'm concerned, it might as well be gnat's milk. You tried. You've done analysis.
Yes.
Pooh. No, put some on your tongue, man. Taste it.
Oh.
Oh, so that's your little game, eh? I'll trouble you for that bottle, sir.
No, Nookie, I'm keeping this. I think the medical council will be interested in this. Dr. Nookie's brilliant discovery.
No, look, just a minute, sir. Can't we talk this over?
There's nothing to talk over, unless, of course, you're offering me a partnership.
I've already got a partner.
Yes, but I've got the stuff.
Oh, no, you haven't, mate. I have.
You mean this isn't the weight-reducing serum?
No, that stuff does something very queer.
What does it do?
You're just about to find out.
A sex change?
Good gracious.
Well, how about a kiss, Mrs. Nookie, eh? Oh, you didn't have a very close shave this morning, did you?
Don't worry, darling. I will before tonight.